Imagine a place where the swimming pools were once filled with champagne. Imagine a hotel so fancy that it cost $45 million to build back in the 1970s. This wasn't just a hotel, it was a playground for the rich and famous, funded by the founder of Penthouse magazine. It was supposed to be the Las Vegas of the Cold War. But today, silence rules these halls. The crystal chandeliers are gone, replaced by hanging moss and broken glass. The laughter of movie stars has been replaced by the sound of the wind howling through empty windows. Welcome to the Haludovo Palace Hotel in Croatia. Today, we are going to explore how one of the most luxurious resorts on Earth turned into a concrete skeleton, destroyed not just by war, but by greed and time. Let's go inside. To understand the tragedy of this place, we first have to look at the dream. We are on the island of Krk, right by the beautiful Adriatic Sea. In the early 1970s, this area was part of Yugoslavia. The government wanted to bring in wealthy tourists from the West, but they needed a partner. Enter Bob Guccione. He was the founder of Penthouse magazine and a very wealthy man. He wanted to build the ultimate luxury spot, a place where people could gamble, party, and relax in total style. He invested a huge amount of money, $45 million, to create the Penthouse Adriatic Club. The design was incredible. The architect, Boris Magas, created a futuristic, modular building that looked like a spaceship had landed near the beach. It was modern, sleek, and unlike anything else in Eastern Europe at the time. When it opened in 1972, it was massive. It had over 500 rooms, beauty salons, saunas, and sports centers. It was a masterpiece. The opening year was legendary. For a short time, this was the place to be. Guests were consuming enormous amounts of caviar, lobster, and expensive wine. There are stories that they actually filled the swimming pools with champagne for the VIP guests. The casino was the heart of the hotel. It was staffed by penthouse pets, hostesses dressed in fancy uniforms who made sure every guest felt like a king. However, this golden age was shockingly short. It really only lasted for about a year. It turned out that the wealthy Western tourists didn't want to spend their summers in a communist country, no matter how nice the hotel was. The casino started losing money fast. By 1973, just 1 year later, the Penthouse partnership ended. The hotel kept running as a high-end resort for another 20 years, but the crazy extravagance of the champagne pool era was over. It was still beautiful, but the cracks were starting to show. The real end came in the 1990s. This is when the Yugoslav Wars broke out. Tourism stopped completely. No one goes on vacation to a war zone. During the war, the Haludovo Palace wasn't bombed or hit by missiles. Instead, it served a different purpose. It became a shelter for refugees. People who had lost their homes in the fighting moved into the luxury rooms. It was a sad necessity. After the war ended, the hotel was privatized. This is where things get murky. The new owners didn't renovate it. Instead, the property was essentially abandoned. It became a victim of bad management and legal battles. Slowly, the building was stripped. Thieves took everything of value. They took the copper pipes, the wiring, the furniture, the marble tiles, and even the glass from the windows. The resort was left to die. Walking through here today feels surreal. You have to be careful where you step because there is broken glass everywhere. The main atrium is the most famous spot. You can still see the huge spiral staircase. It used to be carpeted in plush red fabric. Now it's just bare concrete covered in dust and debris. The skylights above are smashed, letting the rain and sun pour in. Nature is slowly reclaiming the space. You see trees growing out of the floor where the lobby bar used to be. The saddest part is the pool area. The unique, curved shapes of the pools are still there, but instead of blue water, they are filled with murky rainwater and graffiti. The glass walls that once offered a view of the sunset are completely gone. Standing here, you can almost hear the ghosts of the parties from 50 years ago. It is a massive concrete skeleton. It is amazing to think that this strong concrete structure has survived for so long without maintenance, but everything that made it human and comfortable has been ripped away. The Haludovo Palace Hotel is a monument to a different time. It represents a bridge between the East and West that collapsed. It shows us how quickly luxury can turn into rubble. There are always rumors that someone might buy it and rebuild it, but for now, it sits here rotting by the sea. It is a reminder that nothing lasts forever, not even a $45 million dream. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And let me know in the comments, do you think this place should be saved, or should it be left to nature? See you in the next abandoned place.